Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft Sky Factory. As you can see, I did finish the platform. I rearranged a bit, got a couple trees grown. So the reason I have these here is because when you plant an oak tree, right, they have like a small version, a medium version, and a large version. If you put some blocks, and the reason I used half planks is because obviously I can use less of those, or it takes less wood to put 4 half blocks there than to put 4 full blocks there. And you put them one above where the tree would normally grow, it might take it a little bit longer to grow in this, but it forces it to be at least a medium. You can't really do it any higher to force it to be a large, because even the large trees grow stuff in this area. And whenever the tree tries to grow, it reads what's above it to judge whether or not it has space to grow. So like if it tries to grow a small tree, it'll see that there's no space for its leaves, so it won't grow it. If it tries to grow medium, or one of like the smaller medium ones, it'll see that there's not enough space for the leaves. If we look over here, we can see that I have a platform partially built. It takes a long time to build them when you don't have the dirt seeds going, but if we look a little bit like there, if we look over here, you can see that we have this platform completely built. This has been my weekday mornings since the last video. And it's all grass. As it turns out, we are on the edge of a desert biome over here, which is why the grass is looking like this. If you look underneath my map there, it says desert. And then if we go over here, give it a second to update, it'll say forest. There we go. So this area here, like if we look at our achievement book, okay, well I did that, I did that, I did that, I did that, I did that. I haven't collected rainwater, craft cobblestone, I did that, craft a hammer, I did that. I mean, I'm going to mark that off because it's not really important. I mean, I sifted some of that. Make clay by putting dust into a... Oh, there we go, finally. Craft and cook a crucible. Oh, anyway. Oh, so this is actually for the next part. So anyway, the next thing on this list is to make a Tinker's Construct tool from bone or flint. So as I was building this, you know, sometimes I would run out of torches and end up with a few enemies. So I think we do have some bone. I don't think we have any flint. Now the thing about this part is I never really got into the Tinker... Oh, get off. The Tinker's tools. Yeah, okay, we got 5 bones. So I don't actually know how this works, but I'm going to assume that if we type in the Tinker, we have Tinkering Table, but it requires Inferium Ingot, so that can't be right. But we do have, I do believe, one of these books is for the Tinkers. So if we click on here, Materials New, Introduction, the Lost Pages, Offhand Harvesting. Put a tool capable of harvesting blocks into your offhand while holding another tool in your main hand. When breaking a block, the effective tool will be automatically used. Oh, okay. That's interesting. To repair it, you can do sharpening kits. Bolt crafting. Let's see. Basic mining tool. It's a pickaxe. Mine stone blocks is similar. You'll need a bolt core. Bolt cores are created by putting an arrow shaft into a casting table and pouring the head material onto it. What the fuck is going on with my computer right now? Stop it. Okay, so how... Okay, but it's not telling me what table that gets put on. Because that's obviously a different table. Is that just the Tinker's table? Because if so, there's no way that you're going to get... You could build a rapier. That's cool. Tool materials. Oh, here we go. What is this? Can be crafted in the part builder. Okay. So, oh, oops, that's the wrong button. Okay, so let's try the part builder. So this part will actually be a little bit of new stuff. Because like I said, I never really got into this. Part builder with a bunch of different woods. Okay. A blank pattern. Requires 2 planks and 2 sticks. I can do that. 2 planks. 2 sticks. There we go. And then one, ooh, is there like a one that requires logs? It doesn't look like it. It looks like they all require just the straight up wood, right? Paper wood. Paper bark wood? Okay, sure. Alright, so that just requires the straight up. Well, that's fine though. Because I have a tree right here, so I'll just grab this. I had a piece of oak from that one chicken in there. I never even thought of it. Okay, you can go back in there. Okay, so this goes up there, and then you go there to make the part builder. Alright. So let's stick you... let's see, I got the trees growing there. I got that little bit of stuff there. 1, 2. Let's stick you right there. Okay, now let's see. What else do we got? Okay, so wood can be crafted on a part builder. Stone can be crafted on a part builder. I'm assuming so can flint. Oh, and you can build cactus materials too? That's cool. Bone. Obsidian. Really? Obsidian can be? That's weird. You wouldn't think that that would be able to be done on a part builder, but whatever. Okay, come on. I know that there's more tables to this. Okay, so you can make obsidian stuff on a part builder, but you can't make iron stuff on it. I mean, I'm pretty sure a night slime, pig iron. Oh my god. Yeah. Treated wood. Oh, haste, luck. What is all this? So if you adding redstone tool seems to increase its speed. Redstone mining speed effect is more potent on slower tools. Redstone, crazy stuff. Okay. Putting lapis will adds fortune or looting. Adding more lapis uses one modifier. Only uses one modifier. Not compatible with silky. Alright. Can sharpen it. Okay, so that's how you get... Oh, so you can, like, basically give it a free enchant with this table? Man, I wish I would have fucking known that. That would have been... Okay. Well, you know what, though? It was called a table, right? Odds are there can't be. Although there is, like, a DecoCraft mod in here, so chances are there are other tables. Oh, God. Oh, right, man, a tablet and unstable, right? Anything that has fucking table in it. But I imagine it should be... I think it looks pretty similar to that, if I had to guess. Oh, look at that. Here's a stencil table with oak wood planks. Okay, so then if I do that and that, I get a stencil table. So I'll throw that down there. Let's see, what else we got? Wow, a lot more stencil tables than the other ones. What is that one? A casting table. That it? Wasn't that the one that we put down, though, a table? Oh, yeah, isn't it? So why... Or did I pass by that one already? Oh, no. Oh, weird. Okay, so I don't know... Well, don't know what the stencil table does, either. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what? I think I do. I think if I put this in there, right? And then... Okay, so this is for the smeltery later. Is what that's for. That is gonna, yeah. Okay, so I'll throw those in there because I'll need those later because we're nowhere near the smeltery right now. Here you can craft tool parts to fulfill your tinkering fantasies. To craft a part, simply put its pattern into the left slot. The 2 remaining slots hold the material you want to craft your part out of. Oh, so wait, oh, so I actually do need these. So if I put that in there, so what should we craft here? I guess. I don't... Like, we could craft a sword or something, I guess? I don't know. Pickaxe? I don't really need a pickaxe. Pickaxes are fairly useless in this mod. I mean, they're good when you start putting down cobblestone just to tear it up if you need to, but... Overall, they're not all that useful. So, you know what? Let's make a hammer. Because you know what? A hammer is... Grab some bones. I don't have any flint, though, but that should be fine. I think I can put just like a regular handle on it. Okay, so if I do that, and then put some bones in. Okay. Oh, look at that. Actually, bonus ammo 5. Oh, but I'm guessing that's because I have 5 bones in. Oh, and it actually does more damage with it. Alright, so let's see. If a handle or a head. Here we go. Mining level of iron. Okay, now this says material cost 8. And the bone has material value is 5 bones. So what if I put in that? Material value 3 wood. Okay, so I don't think I actually have enough bone to do this then. But let's see. 8. Okay, so if I put in 8, then I get a wooden hammerhead. But that's fucking worthless, because I can just make a wooden hammer with way less. Although, let's see, because if I put this in here, I wonder, is this different than if I just built it? I doubt it, right? Renewable resources are so good they regenerate by themselves. Does that mean that... Oh, does that mean that this thing will, like, repair itself then? I mean, that would be neat. I mean, that would definitely come in handy, because you don't need... I mean, the only reason to build higher level hammers is purely because then, you know, you get... Okay, so I'll take that out. See, it doesn't say ecological, though. I think that might just be like, hey, you can grow this, therefore it's good. Maybe? Okay, so what is this one? Sword blade. No, I need like a tool rod and tough tool rod. Okay, so the tool rod requires 1, the tough tool rod requires 3. What is this shit? Wide guard, that's gotta be for a sword, and knife blade. Okay, well, I'm gonna go with the tough tool rod. It costs 3 material, so I should be able to do that. Okay. Sure. But now, how the fuck do I put them together? Now, do I have to now... Will that work? No, I didn't think so. I imagine I do have to try and build that Tinker's Table then to put them together. But that doesn't make sense, because this says to make a Tinker's Construct tool from bone or flint. And I mean... Okay, hang on, where's my book? Tools... So yeah, because I recognize this, because I have built that Tinker's Table before. But I mean, is that really the only way to put these tools together? And what the hell is that? Okay, let's see. Where's the hammer on here? Because I may not even have... Okay, it requires a tool forge. Okay, so let's see what that is. Okay, this is different. But it requires a block of metal. Oh god, it requires a lot of block of metal. Oh wait, tool station. That's different. A crafting table and a blank pattern. Shit, how the fuck did I make the... Oh right, that's what the blank pattern was. Okay, so that's different. The Tinker's Constructs, I gotta say, it's nice that they put the book in, but at the same time, their book isn't all that good. I mean, it doesn't really describe a whole lot of what's going on with your shit. Okay, so now this... Ah, here we are. Okay, so if I put in the head and this... Or is this just repair and modify? So is this... Oh, whoops, that's not even the right thing. Either that or else I am in fact missing something to make the hammer. Because it does have that 3x3 AoE mining, effective on stone and ores, bonus damage against undead. What? No, I just want to build the thing. I don't want all this extra gunk on it. I just want to build the thing. Breaks leaves really fast, doesn't use durability on leaves. Okay, well that doesn't help. My talk. It's used on wood, dirt, and plants. It can till soil, but it also deals respectable damage. Alright, a scythe. It is effective on plants and attacks enemies in a wide range. Right-clicking on crops or sugarcane. Harvest and replants all fully grown plants in the area. Okay. That's AoE. I'm going for there. So this must not be... this must be the Tinker's Table behind it then. And this tool table must just be to modify them. afterwards. Although it has parts in it. I just don't, like, what the heck? Okay, man. We'll go back. Oh, whoops. Go back to the hammer. It requires 2 of these weird face things. So let's see. So I got a couple more blank patterns. I guess I probably don't need... Okay, so what is this? Large plate. Sure. We'll go with that. And what is it? It requires 8 materials, so that will also be wood. Okay. Wooden large plate, durability, stone, whatever. Okay. Alright. So now if I add... Okay, wait, what was the pattern on it though? Okay, so those go like that. Now I'm also just assuming that this works. Oh, whoops, not the... That... Nope, nothing. So this must... Yeah, because it says repair and modify there. So this can't be what you use to fucking put it together. So what do you use to put it together? If it's this early on in the book, it can't use Inferium because you're not getting Inferium this early. Now, it might take... No, because it wouldn't take the iron blocks either. Like, I could see if it just took, like, iron ore, because you can sift out enough stuff to get that. But, I mean... There's got to be, like, another table. I want to say that there is 4 tables. And but I don't know what they are, because I remember in the one Let's Play that I watched, the guy built, like, 4, I want to say he built 4 tables. And, didn't know what to do with them, but I don't know what the 4th table was. I was really hoping there'd be one in here called, like, a tool builder or something, but it doesn't seem to be. Shit, is there a way to search by mod? Because if I could search, like, just, like, the Tinker's Constructs mod, then that might help. But you know what? Okay, hang on. Let's go back to the beginning. The smeltery modifiers, tool materials, smeltery, seared furnace, tinker tank, and bow materials. So it doesn't even give you the fucking shit that it can... Or that it adds to it. Like, see, now this also looks different because, like, this table in the background isn't right. Also, you can either put in 1 lapis or 5 different blocks, or is that just showing you that you can put in blocks of it as well? Because if so, wow. So, and then this here. So this has got... Because this can't be that table that we were at. Because this looks... Because they had put them all around. Okay. Yeah, I know how to do that. Bowstrings, vines, arrows. Alright, so this book is worthless to us then. Because it doesn't fucking give us the last... thing that we need for it. Okay, so hang on. I will Google. Alright. Apparently there's a tool station. It is. It was probably... Wait, isn't that what I fucking... Isn't that what this is? Tool station, yeah. So... Or is it because it's a hammer? Oh, shit. That is totally what it is. It's because it's a fucking hammer, and apparently the hammer pattern isn't actually in here. Oh. See, now that makes more sense. I don't know what the hell that was there for. That was cool, because it was in there and then it changed. Okay, so why can't I do a hammer on it then? I mean, it says I can do a hammer. Damn. Okay, so that's what it is. It's because you need the tool forge to put the hammer together. You can't just build it. All right. So then what would I need for this? Let's see. I would need, I guess I could just build like a sword of some kind. Wasn't quick strikes, right click the back pedal. That's interesting. So you know what? Let's do this. A cross guard, a tool rod, which I think I have. Yeah, a tough tool rod. What, can I not make the tough one? Really? Is it really not going to let me put in a tough tool rod? What a fucking worthless fucking thing. Okay, what are you? You're the tool rod. Alright. Fine, I'll take you out. Tool rod, I'll still make it out of bone. Okay, and then I need a cross guard, which was you. Nope, you're binding. Wide guard, hand guard. There it is, cross guard. Oh, look at that. It also only requires one. So I can also make that out of my last bone. And then I imagine I need another blank pattern. God, no wonder I never use these. Or no wonder I've never seen anybody use the fucking... okay, I'll throw that in there because I don't need those. Use the Tinker constructs. Like, Jesus Christ. Alright, and then what is this one? Large sword. Sword blade. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to check first for the rapier. What do I need? I need a sword blade. There we go. And it requires 2 materials. Man, I totally could have made... Oh, wait, can I turn bone meal into bone or some shit in this? I don't know. Let's see, if you hit U on them, it tells you what all you can build. So if I put 9 of them together, I can make a bone block. I can also make an acceleration wand to speed up ticks. That's interesting. Okay, candles and shit out of it. Can I make a bone? Because I have some more of that, and I don't... Oh, wait, what was that? A white meteor light? That's cool. Those are actually really neat. I did... Oh, what is that? A floppy disk? I can make a floppy disk white. Great. Alright. Imbuing Hellfire Alchemy. Okay, so I can't. That's fine. I guess it'll just have a wooden blade. Where's that one? Because it requires 2. Actually, you know what? If I go and grab this thing back, I wonder... How the fuck did I get turned around that fast? I wonder if that will count. Material value 0 bone. Oh well, it was worth a shot. Probably should have made... Well, I don't know. Should I don't know if like the blade being made out of bone would have been any better. Okay, so then if we go to the tool station and a rapier, we have the bone tool rod, a wooden sword blade, and the bone cross guard. And now we have a wooden rapier. Its level is clumsy. It is fractured and ecological. Okay, so that tells me it has an experience bar. That's interesting. Huh. So then what does... Hang on, where did I put that? Oh, I threw that book away, didn't I? Okay, well, I'll put those in... Fucking, I ran out of room in the chest already. That's fine, I'll make another one. And you know what? I'll put this one right here for the patterns and whatnot. I don't need that anymore. I'll take you out. And where's the book? Up there? Yeah. Okay, so I don't need you. Oh, fuck me. God damn it, game. Those go in there. I'll put that there for a second because I don't know what this tool materials. Bone. Okay, fractured. Your tool damage is increased. Alright. Your tool damage is increased. Does that mean... What does that mean? Does that mean, like, it does more damage? Or that it takes more... Or, like, it does... Or low... I don't know. Anyway. Oh, God. Lag again for some reason. Okay, so let's see. So this is my rapier. Ha! And then if I right click, I jump back. That is really cool. Ha! Oh, that's awesome. Alright. Anyway. Throw that in there. So there you go. We finally made a fucking tool. Kind of. Okay, make clay by putting dust into a water-filled barrel, craft and cook a crucible. So, as for crucibles, I need... how much of this do I need? Because there's two types of crucibles you can make, right? There is one that is the crucible, which you need to make a lot of stuff. It's what you need to make lava. But we also need... I can make one out of... Okay, good. So I need 6. But then there's the wooden crucibles. And the wooden crucibles are how you get water if it's not raining. Which is kind of important. Okay, so 3, 4, 5... And I can't quite reach that one, but that's fine, because I'll just pop. And there we go. Now, I think this is the last one out of this tree. Yeah, it is. So that'll start dropping shit right away. But that's fine. I have some shears here, and man, that guy must have the smallest penis in the world if he thinks his vehicle needs to be that loud. Probably should have went... I forgot that I actually had the shears, because we'll need some leaves to turn into water. It works basically the same as the wooden barrels that we already have. The only difference is what it converts. Like, it will convert... Oh, whoops. You know, I'll build 2. No, I won't, because I only got 6 things. There we go. I do like that you can put the slabs back into planks. I really wish that you didn't need 3 planks to turn into slabs, but I mean, what can you do, right? Okay, so I'll just throw that there for now. And then if we throw leaves in, it makes water. So, since the last part, I also built a flint mesh, which is a little more helpful. The only difference between the meshes is it gives you better odds of finding stuff, and it makes you find different stuff. So like in this one here, I have better odds of getting small stones, but I also collect other rocks. Like if we look, whoops, over in the chest there, or the storage drawers there on the left, you can see that I have like the 3 different things in there. That's all what I got from it. Because I also get diorite pebbles, andesite pebbles, and granite pebbles. Oh, damn, I almost... Yeah, well. Okay, so first things first, get rid of all of the seeds. Because those will come in handy, just not right now. And I'll throw the andesite in there as well. And then I actually got 40 stone pebbles, which is pretty fucking good. The only issue with like the diorite and that is I haven't really... I guess maybe I could have made tools out of it. I don't know for sure. Like maybe I could have altered my tool here. But I think you can take it apart and put it back together or something. I don't know. So yeah, as you see, it very slowly converts the leaves into water. So now the reason we made stone... and the reason I was trying to make a hammer, but that's fine because I had wooden hammers anyway. Oh, right. So, if you look on the left when I hold a tool, it tells you... Oh, okay, well hang on. Once it's damaged... Oh. There, it says on the left how many times it can be used before it breaks. I found that with like the tools, or at least with the hammer, I don't know about the rest, I haven't really paid attention to the rest. When you do that, the final one won't actually work for the hammer. Like, if it has 1 left, or let's say, like, right now I put down 10 of these. If it had 10 left, I would get 9 dust and just 1 sand back. Like, it won't do the last one properly for some reason. So there you go. It holds 1,000 units of water, which is 1 bucket, by the way. But if you throw dust into it, it automatically turns it into clay. And then to get usable clay, you just punch it. So then for the crucible, to make that, we need to make an unfired crucible, which requires unfired porcelain, which I don't know how to get, or porcelain clay, which requires porcelain, or not clay, porcelain, requires clay and bone meal. Requires a little bit more than I have, but that's fine because we can just throw some more leaves in. I think it requires 3 blocks of clay. I'm going to throw the slab in there because I don't need that right now either. Also, look at all the shit that I got out of the dirt that I was mining. We also got an uncommon loot bag, which is another thing added by the mods. Whenever you kill a mob, they have a chance to drop a loot bag. There are common, uncommon, which is this one, rare. I want to say there's another one in there too, and then legendary. And then each tier gives you different stuff. Obviously, the legendary one gives you higher quality stuff, including like wither skulls and that. And it'll give you like multiple wither skulls too. So like if you don't want to do anything to get wither skulls, you could technically just kill regular mobs. Because you can also combine these. Like if I had 4 and put them in there, it would make the next tier up. And you can do that straight from the bottom. So I got a chisel bit bag, which I'm never probably going to get into, and a couple more mineral saplings. The mineral trees, oh shit, what are they used for? They're used for something. I don't quite remember what, but they're used for something, and it's absolutely ridiculous. But the trees look super fucking cool. I really do like how those trees look. But that probably won't be for quite a while. So yeah, let's go take a little look here and see. So this area here is going to be like my farm. It's not quite done the way I want it, but I mean, we'll get into that in a minute. So these are bone white chickens. They're how I have so much bone meal. Now the roosters are an addition, and if you right click on him, maybe not. Anyway, you can do something on him to get a yeah, there we go. He's the rooster stud muffin. If you put seeds in here, this bar will fill up, and he will automatically breed any chickens that are around him. Like he'll just walk over, bang them, and leave, and they'll produce a baby. This here is a sand chicken. There's some of these chickens that just automatically spawn in the world. This one's a sand chicken. It drops sand. And they all drop their own eggs and whatever material they're made out of. So this one's sand, the other one's bone meal. And chicken manure, which can be used like bone meal for fertilizer. And then around here somewhere else, there it is, we have a log chicken. Who is they get damaged every once in a while. I don't know how. But this is a log chicken. He shits out oak logs, which is also kind of useful. So if you look at them, they have tier, growth, gain, and strength. The tier is set. That's just where they are. That's just what tier the game considers their material. Growth is how fast they will turn from a baby into an adult. And gain and strength, I actually have no idea. I honestly don't know what the difference between gain and strength is. But yeah, I think those are the ones that spawn. I think there's only the 3 that spawn. I could be wrong. But then there's also soul sand and nether wart, or I think are the 2 that spawn in the nether. There's 2 more anyway that spawn just in the nether. Which is also exactly like this when you build it out. It's, you come out on the portal and there's like, because the portal is, I don't know exactly how it does it, because if you build the base portal, it makes it puts like 2 blocks out on either side. Oops. Okay, so what we have here is an unfired crucible. So I can't actually, I think I can put it down, but I can't use it. And I don't want to put it down just in case it gets fucked up. But we throw that in a furnace, and it creates a fired crucible. Or, well, you know, it creates a crucible, not a fired one, but whatever, it creates a crucible. So as you can see, it's a solid liquid. So once again, if I put, it holds more than this. I think this one holds up to 4,000 liquid. But we don't need that right now with that, right? What we do need, though, is a few more small stones, because I'm a fucking moron, and I didn't save any. I turned it all into dust. Where's my flint one? Because the important bit about that one is it produces lava. Oh, I do need to put, hang on. Or you can use it to produce lava anyway. It doesn't just produce lava. Nothing just produces anything in this game. You always got to do something, which is good. I mean, it doesn't make it super fucking easy, but it's also not all that difficult once you know what you're doing. Like, now that I know what those tinker shit is, I feel like that's going to be easy as shit. Like, next time I'll probably have all the patterns built because there's only so many, so there's no point in not, right? And, like, the materials to make the stencils are nothing. But another thing I think you can do with those stencils is once you build the smeltery, I think you can put those in there and it will make the part but destroy the stencil. And then you can put that part in there and put different metal in it to make an unbreakable mold. But I could be wrong. Having never used the stencils before, I could very easily be wrong. Okay. More seeds. I'll throw the chiseled bit bag in there because I don't even have the chisel that requires that. I'll turn these in. The only reason I'm even really dicking around with the other rock pebbles is just to save space. I mean, every time I put in, because in the other one that I had, I gave up on building the rocks, and I would just throw the flat little stones in it, and it fucking sucked because I ended up with so fucking many. Okay, now I have cobblestone. So if we throw cobblestone in the crucible, you'll see that it's doing nothing yet, and that's because the crucible actually needs to be heated. So there's different ways to heat it, and the different ways actually give you different amounts of. Okay, like, as you can see, the rate is 0, right? So if we put a torch under it, the rate turns to 1. The torch is the lowest form of heating that you can put on it. You can put torches under it. You can put fire from a netherrack under it. I don't know if regular fire will work, but even if it does, it obviously will burn up whatever it's on. Whereas if it's on netherrack, not only will it not burn up the netherrack, you don't have to worry about the fire spreading. Which in this game, as you can guess, based on everything being made out of wood at the beginning, it's very important. And then I think the absolute best one that you can put under it to get it going is a block of solid uranium, which puts it 20 times the speed. It will convert cobblestone to lava so fast. Okay, so where did I throw my... Oh, damn it. Did my dust go in there? There it is. So yeah, the reason we're doing this is because I need more clay. So you can make stuff out of clay. But unlike the regular game, they all come out unfired. And means you gotta stick them in the furnace to get them to actually work like they're supposed to. Like, you can make shears, you can make a bucket, stuff like that. So we're going to make 2 clay buckets here. Because we need to make a cobblestone generator. So if we look, okay, so we made clay, crafted and cooked a crucible, heated a crucible with a torch. So build a cobblestone generator is our next goal. And then we will enter the Stone Age. So if we look up the cobblestone generator, if you just type in generator, by the way, you get a huge list. The cobblestone generator, I think, is the only one on that list that actually produces the thing it says. Everything else generates power based on what it says. So there's 5 different tiers, each one requiring more. So you build the base one, and then you can upgrade it with iron. Then you can upgrade the iron one with diamond, the diamond one with gold, and the gold one with, is it gold? No, with blaze rods. The diamond ones go to blaze rods. That makes more sense. And the blaze rod one gets upgraded with emerald. And each one produces more and more cobblestone. So the one we're going for here is this one here. It requires 6 cobblestone, a bucket of lava, and a bucket of water, and a piece of glass. You can build it any way you want. I think it requires 2 clay buckets. Like, if you build it with a clay bucket, it requires 2 clay buckets. Other than that, you can have anything. Like, you can get chickens that lay eggs that produce water, chickens that lay eggs that produce lava. You can use those. You can use a bucket of lava with, like, regular iron buckets. You can also use the water from Pam's Harvest Craft, the fresh water, but I don't know how to make that. So I have no idea. Now, we do need a piece of glass, but that's fine, because we got sand. We only need... Well, now I'll leave it. I'll just make one. And then, obviously, after that, we will need... Oh, come on, almost there. We will need some more water. So, fill that back up. Get my clay out. I'm pretty sure that there's no better way to get clay than just put it down and punch it. I don't think there's a way to, like, get more out of it. But you don't really need it. So we throw those in there. Hopefully that lava will be done. Oh, God. Getting really burpy this morning for some reason. So there's 1 bucket. And 2. Okay, and then we just need our piece of glass. Come on, furnace. So you can actually upgrade the furnace as well using the Inferium. Like, if we look in here, furnace. Oh, I spelled furnace wrong. Oh, that's fine. Here it is. Oh, what is that? A blast furnace preheater. Oh my, that... Okay. So yeah, anyway, the Inferium furnace requires an Inferium block and 3 essence. The blocks are the same as anything else. It needs 9, but obviously I only got 5, so I can't do it. It says efficiency plus 15%. Now, I don't know if the person just doesn't know what efficiency means. Because efficiency to me means that it would cook stuff using less fuel. So, like, instead of getting 8 things per piece of coal, you'd get, like, well, for 15%, probably like 9, maybe 10. I'm not doing fast things this early in the morning. And then Prudentium, which is the next tier up, is 35, then 60, then 85, then 100% efficiency. So you would assume that at the 100% efficiency, it would make 16 things per block or per piece of coal, right? Because that would be efficient. No. It can make stacks of stuff once you get Supremium. Because not only does the coal seem to burn slower, it cooks whatever's in it so fucking fast. It is ridiculous. Like, those 100% and whatnot, not accurate at all. Okay, so there we go. We got our bucket of that. That is going, but will take a minute. But that's fine because we need 1 more. Oops, cobblestone. So we go back over to our flint mesh here. Check. Nope, not quite. But it probably... I get generally 2 or 3 per. So there we go. Now I got that. Put that in there. God, so many seeds. So actually, you know what? Because if we're going to start a farm, we're going to need wheat. So I may as well show this while I have all of the fucking chicken manure in the world. So the farm is going to be this one here. That's going to be the ranch because it has the desert in it. This, although actually, hang on a second. Let me see. Did I fuck this up somehow? I did. Well, hopefully the desert's like that way and not here. Oh, fuck. But then the forest is... Okay, this will be moved next time to over there. I fucked it up. I thought I keep getting my... for some reason, whenever I register this, I register it as it's to the north. But that's to the south. I don't know why. But anyway, so we till the ground. Do that. So now the chicken manure works just like bone meal. But the difference between this mod and regular Minecraft, as far as I know, it's been a long time since I played regular Minecraft, is when you right click on something. Oh, here, I'll do that without the fucking thing. When you right click on it, it harvests it Oh my god, so apparently I shouldn't do that with something in my fucking hand. Jesus Christ. It harvests it without digging it up. You still get drops from it. You get the exact same amount that you normally would. Oh, fuck me. It just doesn't require you to replant every time, which makes it significantly better in my books. Oh, I think I just got another mineral sapling because it's the only thing that turns that big when it comes out. Where's my stone pebbles? There we go. Okay. I got one to spare now just in case I fuck it up again. Deal with all this stuff later. But yeah, it really does help. Oh, good. That's almost done. Where's my bucket? So the crucible, you don't actually need the crucible all in all. You can just use wooden barrels. The only thing about the wooden barrels though is obviously you can't cover them up and it needs to be raining. So whereas if you use the crucible, it doesn't, I think it'll fill up when it rains. I think as long as the regular crucible has stone or lava in it, it's good to go. Like, it won't fill up with water. The regular one, I'm pretty sure, will just fill up with water because why wouldn't it? Okay, so if we build the cobblestone generator. So the cool thing about the cobblestone generator, right, is that even without that, you can build one yourself. It doesn't require a whole lot, but it does require loose lava to be there, which will obviously burn anything around it. So when we place it down, you see it has water there, cobblestone there, that there. And it's already producing cobblestone. Like if we click on it, boop, there, we got 5 cobblestone now. So it just produced 4 in that tiny amount of time. And that's all it does. And then the higher the, now this one here, if we go back into our thing. There we go. You'll see it makes 1 cobblestone block every 40 ticks. I don't know what a tick is, but it doesn't seem to be very long. Also, if you put a chest above it, it will automatically shove them into it. And it holds 32 blocks. So once it hits 32, if nothing is taking it out, it will just stop producing cobblestone. Then we go to the tier 2, does it in half the time, and it holds 64. Tier 3 does it in 10 ticks, so a quarter of the time. This one here, every 5 ticks, and this one here is every tick. Now, on my other world, I do have a tier 5 cobblestone generator. I have a small storage chest, or small storage crate, which holds like 3 large chests worth of stuff in it, or something like that. Maybe 4. I think it's 4 large chests worth of stuff. And it filled it up so fast. It was ridiculous. But now that you have the cobblestone generator, see, like, look at it. Like, I don't know how long a tick is, but that doesn't seem like it's ridiculous. But now that you have that, it allows you to break it down into gravel, sand, dust, sift it, and get better stuff. Which is very important. So there, we built the cobblestone generator. Next is the Stone Age. So now it says, make a field of grass 25 blocks away from base for spawning animals. Now, a lot of people make that be like, make a 25 block pathway and then build the thing. That's not completely accurate. So like, I hang out here most of the time because I'm making leaves, I'm making dirt, whatever, right? That there is far enough away. Because like, most of the time I'm like running around the middle. Right? So like from here to that fence gate right there is 18 blocks. And then from that fence gate to that one, let's see, 18 would be, it's 26. So like this is 25 blocks away from where I normally hang out. But technically, if you would consider, if you wanted to call something the base, it would be this. And it's only 9 blocks away. And you can make them shorter than that. I just made them that length because why not? I don't really have a reasoning behind making them that length. It's just what I did. So yeah. And now the other one says make a dark room 25 blocks away from your base for spawning mobs and obtaining loot. I'm not going to do that right now. And you might wonder why. Well, that's because it fucking sucks. That's pretty much it. It's because it sucks. Okay, so we're going to put more lava in there. And then we're going to take, now that we have some stone reserves, Throw that in there. Let's see, what does it take to make that? Okay. I'm gonna get rid of that. So it consumed the one with lava in it, but left the one with water, which was nice of it. Now the next thing, okay, I'll throw that in there. Sorry, I'm just reorganizing my shit here, and that can go in there. Do I have black quartz dust? Look at that. Use a lot of that later. Well, not really. All right. Ugh. So now, another thing you can do is you can also power this with lava. If it's a source block, it works better than if it's a flowing block, blah, blah, blah. Worthless, whatever. I mean, you can. Obviously, I'm not going to do it here because, you know, wood. But, like, if you build out, now that you have, like, once you have the cobblestone generator, if you build out and build a platform out of cobblestone or stone, whatever, obviously it's nothing to power it with lava, because you can just place the lava there and you don't have to worry about it burning anything up. There we go. So now, if we make a... Is it just like that? No, it's not. I probably need a fucking slab, don't I? Oh. Okay, I don't... Okay. So the stone barrel requires the slab. Yeah, fuck you, game. Do that. One there. Okay, there we go. I hate that there's no better... Like, if they were going to add, like, better ways to do stuff in this game, a better way to make slabs would have been nice. Okay, so now we have a stone barrel. So the stone barrel works similar, but not quite exactly. Okay, I will need that clay bucket back, though. But not quite exactly like the wooden barrels. The main difference is if you put water in a wooden barrel, it leaks. Over time, the fluid level will go down, and if there is stone around it, it will turn it into mossy stone. And I think you could put lava in it, but it will eventually destroy the barrel. And I don't know what happens when it does that, but I have a feeling that it just turns it into a source block and wrecks all your stuff. Whereas this stone barrel doesn't leak water, it doesn't leak lava, it won't get destroyed by lava. But all in all, it still does the same thing. You know what, do I have another... Yes, I do. So I do that, and then... So yeah, the reason I do that is to keep the rain out of them, because it's super fucking annoying when the rain gets into them. Let's see, so I need lava, and so yeah, as you can see, the next thing there is to make obsidian with a stone barrel, and then we have to make the Tinker's Construct smeltery. So the next time, now that I have the cobblestone generator, I can produce resources like a madman. And you will see that next time. We will have probably replacing that. Will be like where I'm going to start doing all of like the smelting and furnaces and machinery and auto processing and shit like that. It's all going to be on the same platform, and it's going to be out that way or that way maybe. Because like I said, I'm going to move that because that is going to be the farm. So I'm going to move all the dirt and shit over there, which is fucking process to not have it drop down. And I mean, I even with, you know, because if you crouch, you do seem to pick it up easier. But even so, it still doesn't work quite as well. There are things that you can build, though, to make it better. Like if we... There we go. So like if you built the ring of magnetization, or magnetizing, which kind of sucks because it requires power, like you have to charge it up. And as you can see, Inori crystals, lapis, redstonia, and I think the ring is, yeah, gold, glowstone, iron. And like the Inori crystals and the redstonia requires an atomic reconstructor, which sounds a lot more complicated to get than it really is. Sigil of magnetism, I don't even fucking know. I think that's a blood magic thing. I think it works the same. Magnetism reagent. Functional flower. All your magnets are blown to us. I don't know what that one does. And then there's also the Ring of Magnetization from Botania, which works exactly the same. Except it doesn't require power, it doesn't require mana, nothing. It's great. Mana lens magnetizing. I don't know. And then you have an electromagnet. Once again, though, requires a charge, and requires. But you can turn it on and off. The ring of magnetizing, I don't think you turn it on and off. I think as long as you're holding it, and I think you can even hold it in your offhand, it will automatically just draw everything to you. What is that? Magnetic. Oh, that's weird. I didn't even... cool. Anyway, other than that, if you crouch when you, like next to a block while you break it, it does seem to give you better odds to pick it up, but even so, it's not the best. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, now that I have the cobblestone generator going, I'll build out that platform. I'll finish building the farm over there, and I will build, and I'll definitely get, I'm going to say for the next part, I'm going to have the farm moved over there and finished building. Just so you know, the farm won't have grass in it, just to make it so animals don't spawn there. And out that way, I will have a stone platform of some form. I probably won't make it out of cobblestone because it looks tacky as fuck. I'll probably use smooth stone or something because I can produce coal like nothing. For all of the machinery in that. And that'll probably be pushing it for what I can get done by next video. It's just building the 2 platforms out. Because after that, automate your cobble with a cobblestone generator block or transfer node, upgrade existing tinker's tool with a metal part, upgrade your mob farm, enchant a sieve mesh. So for enchanting, you know what, we'll go over that next time. Anyway, where's my bucket? Okay, still working on the cobblestone. So yeah, like that there will be the farm, or the ranch, I guess, because it's animals. There'll be, what is it? Hang on, I have that written down somewhere. How many? There are 84 different chickens to get in this game, and we will be able to get lots of them. Sorry, coffee went down the wrong hole. Anyway, in the end we'll have all of them, but yeah, there's 84 different chickens. Because not only do they have chickens for the vanilla game and vanilla resources, they actually added more chickens for the resources introduced by other mods like Energetic Alloy, Vibrant Alloy, stuff like that. Which is really neat. So we're actually, there's actually a reason why I built the platforms this size. And that's because it has, I do believe, 84 slots around the outside. So the chickens will be all around the outside of this, and then we'll have like pigs, sheep, cows, horses maybe if they spawn and whatnot in the middle. So like the wood log chickens, this is a little bit of the annoying thing about Sky Factory, which is it still adheres to the rules of biomes. So like to get the log chicken, it needs to be in a forest biome. So I was actually lucky enough that I started in a forest biome. Like the sand chickens spawn wherever, same with the bone white chickens. Horses, now I don't know if any of these have changed, or like I don't know if any of the mods changed where stuff spawns. But like horses and donkeys and that will spawn in, I want to say hills biomes or extreme hills or something like that. Okay, so we take out the lava, we stick it in there. It consumed my bucket because I'm a fucking moron. Fuck, I forgot about that. I don't even have enough clay. Where's my dust? Dust. There it is. Okay, so throw that in there. Throw some more leaves in. For some, I keep forgetting that fucking lava destroys the clay buckets. It's super annoying, but on the other hand, I get it. I'll make 2 more buckets just because I had enough clay to do it. I'll take that out. Another thing that the book says there is to build a second layer to your island below the level you started from. That's another one I probably won't be doing right away, just because I don't really, like, I did it in my other world on, like, my base island I started in, and then I did nothing down there. Because, like, a lot of people probably need that because they probably build their base platforms or just their platforms in general. They either don't build platforms, they have it all connected together, or they build their platforms too small. So, like, the only time in it that I built lower was for my farm in my other world. So that, because I had pipes and shit running underneath it. So I had to build underneath it so that I could work on them and whatnot. Like, just like the way that I was automating stuff required a lot of pipes and that, and I wanted to keep them hidden, so I built the platform underneath to do it. Building platforms underneath can be tricky if you don't know what you're doing. Not so much getting down there, because I mean, like, you can drop water and then ride it down to build lower until you get, like, however low you want it, and then build off of that block. Or you can also build a climbing rope using string, which is something new to this mod. But I don't know which would be considered better. I think water would be better, but anyway. But yeah, like, I built underneath it so that I could deal with all of the pipes and whatnot that I needed to, like getting water places and whatnot. But we'll go over that once we actually get to a farm. So there we go. I'll put more in there. Oh, right, because fucking buckets, man. Okay, so to make obsidian that you can pick up without a diamond pickaxe is you put the lava in the bucket, and then you just put water over it like you would normally, and it just produces obsidian in there that you can pull out. So there, boom, obsidian. So you can do that to build a nether portal. There's not... I don't know exactly why it says to do that in here, because I don't think it really is required at all for quite a while. Oh, do I have any more? I do have cobblestone. I'll make some more lava. So for both the crucibles, it requires 4 of whatever you put in it. So like 4 leaves will produce a full crucible 1,000, right? Put in 4 cobblestone into here, it will produce 1,000 lava, and then you can put in 4 more, produce another 1,000, 4 more. Like I said, it holds 4,000. Which is good because the cobblestone to lava. I think you can put other rocks in there too. I never have, because you know, you make the crucible, you get lava, you make the cobblestone generator, you can just throw it in. It doesn't matter anymore. I think actually no, you can't do that because it doesn't work. Anyway, that will be it for this part. Like I said, next part I will have the machinery platform and the machinery platform and the farming platform built and ready to go. And let's see where, because I have this all mapped out, by the way, already, where everything's gonna go ish. Obviously, the fact that there's a desert there doesn't really help matters and make me change it a little bit. But the mob spawner is gonna be like corner ways. And I don't like building the mob spawners this early, just because there's no real good way to deal with them right away. But either way, we will start with the machinery and shit. And I mean, you're not going to see me build a second layer to anything, because there's no point in me building platforms for it apart, because it takes forever. Well, with the size that my platform is anyway. But next time we will build the smeltery. We'll probably upgrade the existing tinker thing. We'll automate our cobblestone. By that, I mean we'll put a chest on top of it or something. And we might enchant a mesh, but I'm not sure of that. We'll probably make another one. We'll make an iron mesh. And possibly... Hang on. How do you get... which one do you get diamonds out of again? Let's see... So if you put gravel through an iron mesh, you get diamonds. So next time we might get a diamond mesh as well. And we'll go over the different ways that you can enchant and whatnot in this. But until then, thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.